ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start this off here on YouTube, but eventually we're going to bounce on over to Rokfin. So please get to Rokfin if you got a chance. If you're not a Rokfin follower, you don't have to sign up. You can just go on over and chill out and watch for free. And it's easy to do so. Fam, one of your favorite journalists out there, Walker Bragman, right?
That's not a journalist.
Gotcha.
But okay.
There was an article in,
you know how I feel.
I know, you know how I feel about Walker Bragman. He's made comments about me, never even tried to reach out to me and talk to me or anything. So the headlines, pretty much another Omicron case is detected in the U.S., this time in Minnesota, a Minnesota resident who had traveled to New York City. And Walker Bragman tweets out, and that's that. We need to lock down now.
What did Fax Blumenthal say?
Fax Blumenthal said neurotic shut-ins like Walker won't be happy until everyone is under de facto house arrest. Actual prisoners are in cells 23 hours without trial. Government stopping education for the poor youth. African economies go deeper into debt, and Amazon stocks soar and massive starve so they can feel the safeness that Walker Bragman is talking about, fam. Your thoughts on this all around?
I mean, my thoughts are there are very few people right now speaking out against these mandates. And we, the people who are, Max, us, and a few others, are being extremely smeared, called anti-vax. I mean, Ben Dixon just called Max Blumenthal some sort of a full-on anti-vaxxer, blah, blah, blah. Max Blumenthal has never said, like, he's anti-vax. So right there, that's a smear job. He's been avidly against the mandates. And it's just hilarious to me to watch these people like Walker just like demand more government power with this current government, right? You don't even have the excuse of saying, well, I trust the government. No, this is a government run by psychopaths with an industry that has poisoned and killed people for decades. And you're demanding these agencies that have nefariously been doing that. You're demanding that these agencies grow in their power and demand lockdowns for something that it's not necessary. It's a percentage of the population. And we can talk more about that after, but the reality is to demand lockdowns is going to destroy our economy more than it already is. It's already tanking. And he's absolutely right. What's happening in Australia and Africa and all of these countries all over the world is going to destroy the economy. And you know who's gonna really feel the brunt of that, Walker? It's the working class, the marginalized people you say you advocate for on their behalf. People like Walker advocate for feel-good bullshit. Oh, I support LGBTQ issues. Oh, he, she, they, them. Oh, I'm so like pro, BLM. But at the end of the day, pushing policies like this, these are the policies that destroy those people. And that's what these people who call themselves communists and socialists, hello, have you read Marx? He talks about materialism, dialectical material conditions. They're not paying attention to any of that. It's all about the virtue signal, as you say. And I'm just sick and tired of these people calling those of us who are saying, wait a minute, hold off. We shouldn't be segregating people. We shouldn't be shutting down, smearing us as something we're not. And that's exactly what's happening here because of this, because of standing up and being one of the few people telling the truth and actually speaking out about this. And then history is going to look back and realize this is wrong. What's happening is wrong. Yeah. Sorry.
And let's be honest, too, something we don't talk about enough is that, okay, well, what does the lockdown, who does it really affect? Who gets affected in a lockdown? Let's say if it did work to stop the spread, because it doesn't, because most people take the virus home or whatever and bring it to their family and spread it to everybody in the house. We understand that that's an issue. But who really suffers for lockdown? We understand now that small businesses, a lot of them are not even coming back. They've been destroyed, shut down, killed. I think you mentioned the fact, Fax Blumenthal mentioned that Amazon and all these other big entities, their profits are soaring because now you're forced to use them instead of the little guy or the local guy. Remember that? Support small businesses, support black businesses, all that stuff that's going on. Well, all those are getting closed right now. You know what I'm saying? And look who's soaring, all the big companies. What about cancer patients or people who would normally get screening that they would find cancer in their system? That has gone off the charts, fam, because now people don't go to the doctors all the time. And a lot of people are getting cancer and it's too late because they're coddled up in their house and locked down. So that's another reason why we can't do it for the cancer patients. What about the youth? What are we doing? We're going to be raising a whole group of fucking psychos right now because we put these kids inside. We haven't let them go out and play. We've made them wear masks when they're at their desks. It's just a shame what we're doing to the youth.
They're isolating us. That's that's what it is. You know, human beings are social creatures. I mean, literally by nature, you need to be out there with people. Like this is absolutely devastating psychologically. And we haven't even begun to unravel the level of devastation that it's having on a lot of us, especially young people. I mean, I know suicide rates have gone up, depression rates in kids have gone up, like everybody. I mean, I know because my sister's younger and you know, they've talked about that before. It's insane.
Domestic violence has almost doubled. It's been ridiculous since these lockdowns have started. People are inside, they're getting on each other's
crime is going up.
Crime is like now going way through the roof and stuff. How about opioid addiction, right? Fam, over 100,000 deaths last year, opioid addiction. This is bad because people are there, their mental health. And not only that, these lockdowns and stuff, they've made it so these people who are leaving us, who've been here on this planet for many years, even ones who haven't been here for so long, they're dying alone. They're dying alone. This is a crime against humanity. The lockdowns do so much more hurt than they do help. And if anybody has any other reasons that I missed, please throw it in the chat, tweet it up at us. Let us know how other reasons, how you think the lockdowns can be more harmful than helpful. Fam, let me get to the next slide. So you can get a all trip vacation expense paid to Australia to one of their camps, right? Okay, it's called Paradise in Australia. Check out this clip we've pulled.
Lovely, beautiful.
Warning, yeah? It's an official warning that you have to stand in the bathroom and obey the rules. Yeah? And that's, we have to go the rules again. I don't care.
So am I allowed to go to the laundry?
You're allowed to go to the laundry, but you got to wear more, yeah?
Yeah, righto.
And you definitely can't go up to fencing rows, but you're allowed to go to the laundry, yeah? That's always been the case, yeah?
Right, so if I was sitting just here, which is right near the fence, why are these guys in a cabin that's right near the fence? It makes no sense, does it?
But you can't leave your balcony to go to the fence to talk to somebody else.
So if I was at that balcony...
So we always say there has to be lines everywhere drawn, yes? And one of the lines is you cannot leave a balcony, you cannot go to someone else. Where it makes no sense or doesn't seem right to you, that is the line, and that's what the law is, yeah? And that's how it goes, yeah?
The law. There's a law that says that.
Direction, yeah? There's a code direction, yeah? And how the behavior must be done, especially in this area, because it's much more highly infectious, largely infectious.
Highly infectious when all of us people are negative.
So far, the risk is still very high, yeah? While you're here, can we just do that? Otherwise, the next time it's a $5,000 fine. We don't want to do that.
It's a $5,000 fine if what?
If you breach again.
If I walk out onto that path.
Without your mask on, for no reason other than...
If I cross that yellow line that I've broken the rule, I will be issued with a $5,000 fine.
That's right.
Right.
If that doesn't scare the bejesus out of you, fam, I don't know what will. And Walker Bragdon won't be happy until we're at this level.
Yeah, those people to me are the most dangerous because they're the ones that will be okay. And you know what, Costa, let's be real here. What's happening in Germany, you know, what's happening in Austria, what's happening in Australia, that is, this is how fascism begins. Standing by or cheering it on because you think somebody is inferior, because you think somebody is dirty, because you think somebody is uncouth, because you think somebody is less than because of whatever the reason may be, right? That it's the same mentality behind it. And that is something that every so-called anti-imperialist, pro-liberty, pro-freedom, both ends. This isn't a left-right issue. This is a human issue. This is, are we losing our humanity issue when you stand by idly as this is happening? I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous right now.
Man, most people are going to say, well, Fiorella, you're wrong. This is a public health issue. You're walking around as an incubator, being able to pass this virus on because you don't want to comply by these rules, and we got to keep people separated and whatnot. But the thing that just drives me crazy is that you can't even have that argument, because when you really try to present the science in different forms of treatment, then you're censored. So it's the fact that they've controlled the whole narrative. That's why censorship is so awful, is because if you laid everything out on the table, we had a discussion about this, and we actually looked at the science, we would probably think differently across the board. But when you have the mainstream media in the pockets of the sponsored by Pfizer, of the big pharma companies, you're going to get a different story and a different narrative. And it's crazy to see people like Walker Bragman, who are supposed to be the leftists that are supposed to call the truth out. But it's not that scary now, because we understand that these people, they just want jobs, fam. They want to be like Rachel Maddow and Don Lemon and stuff. They want to replace them once they go. And the same format, not replace them like we're trying to do as real information and real news. That's the difference.
Yeah, no, that's exactly it. They want their own bourgeois, progressive, takeover, but it's got to be like that. And that's what I'm saying. Like that, if that is the left, I want no part of that. Because that is fascism. Like, if you start segregating people, separating them because of whatever one condition, I'm so sorry. That is going too far. And more people should be absolutely appalled by what's happening.
Yeah. Well, I think there are a lot of appalled people, fam, and they're just silencing their voices and stuff. Look what they're doing to us right now. They took down your Twitter, you know what I'm saying, right? A day before we're supposed to go. People are telling us they're not getting the bell again, or not hearing what's up. They're going to silence the voices that speak the truth. Not my truth, the truth. We're going to play this one video right here from somebody who just came out of these facilities in Australia. And then we're going to jump on over to the Rokfin after, guys, to give you some more opinions about what's going on. You don't want to miss that. So now's your chance. Do we have the link up in the chat real quick? Can somebody put it up? Jilly Love usually is good about putting it up in the YouTubes. But we're going to play the video, y'all. Come on over to Rokfin and check out the rest of the show.
I just waited for someone to come and test me. No one came to test me. The next people who rocked up at my house were 2 other police officers. They blocked my driveway.
These are actually uniformed police officers, normal police officers.
Yeah. So then the police officers blocked my driveway. I walked out and I said, "What's going on? Are you guys testing me for COVID? What's happening?" They said, "No, you're getting taken away and you have no choice. You're going to Howard Springs. You either come with us now and we'll put you in the back of the divvy van, or you can have a choice to get a COVID cab." So, of course, I chose the COVID cab because they said, "Well, if we're to take you, we're going to hand you a $5,000 fine." So, of course, I didn't want that to happen. So I just said, "Look, I don't consent to this. I don't understand why I can't just self-isolate at home like a lot of other people are doing." And they just said, "We've just been told from higher up where to take you, and that's all that there is."
Time in the segment where we go over to Rokfin, the Rokfin Revolution, where we can speak our mind without the censorship from big tech. We want to thank all of you all who are on YouTube today and other outlets checking us out. Unfortunately, we can't stay on that channel. They don't let us speak the words that we need to speak. You know what I mean? We have to use codes like boop boop and stuff. So going over to Rokfin, it's ROKFIN.com/the Convo Couch. You can go on over for free. You don't have to sign up, but if you do get a chance to sign up, we'd love you to do that. And if you have a few extra bucks a month, for $9.99, you can come on and be a monthly subscriber, get our private content for not $9.99, plus get everybody across the board who's on Rokfin, the MCSC Network, Mindy, Slow News Day, and Steve, Jason Burmis, who Fiorella was on the show this morning. You got to check it out. Alex Rubinstein's over there with Mila and their new show, guys from the Gray Zone like Max Blumenthal, Ben Norton. They're chilling out, of course, Jimmy Dore, our old good friends, Ron Placone, Graham Elwood. They're all over there. Go ahead and check it on out. This is Pasta Jardula. We're going to swing on over to Rokfin. Thank you so much to everybody who threw that money into PayPal. Thank you to all who do our GoFundMe, who let us get our boots in the ground so we got our asses off our couch and went and saw what really was going down so we can bring it back to you. We'll see you in 2 seconds on Rokfin. Join us there.